Hi everyone. So I looked at the case that's about work time and leisure time, and in this short case, they talk about different countries and their attitudes towards work time and leisure time. And in Europe, for example, it is highly valued. So they get a lot of paid vacation each year, and when people come home from work, they turn off their cell phones and don't look at their emails until the next morning. And that's pretty normal. In the US, however, it's different. So even when people are on vacation, they check their email and respond. And they had an example from Korea. They lowered the amount of work time there so people could spend more time with their families. And this actually resulted in some family fights because they spent more time together. And the attitude is really changing over there. So the first question was, what cultural factors influence a society's attitude toward work and leisure? And I think there are three aspects. So the first one is family and how much you value family. So how much time is spent with your family members and do you do many activities together? In Germany, for example, every Sunday is family day. So you do something with the family, go to the zoo or simply watch movies or cook pizza together, something like that. Um, but it's not like that everywhere. So, for example, in Korea, when they spend a lot of time together, more arguments came up. So I guess they wished to go back to work then. And the second one I was talking about is time, either time in general or time that's used for oneself. Because if you have a lot of vacation, you have more time to relax and recover and come back strong to work. But we also talked about two different time perceptions in class, which is monochronic and polychronic. So if you're the first one, if you like to do one thing after another and get things done, that means you're at work. And in Germany, they always say time is money. So don't do anything else, just get it done. And after that, you come back home and can enjoy the time that you have off. But others that have more a polychronic attitude towards time, they like interruptions and small talk, and it is said time is bent to people's needs, which means when they're working, they appreciate someone coming in and talking to them, but that also means that work takes longer, which is okay for them. So it depends on how quick or effective you are at work and if you spend more time at work then, or you have more leisure time because you're faster at work. And the third one, I think, is the value of money. So, I mean, when you have more leisure time, you might do more activities or go to dinner more often, which costs more money. So, is it worth spending this extra money for extra activities? Or would you rather go to work longer to not have as much time, but save this money that you work for? So that was my answer for the first question. And the second question for this case was, how can different attitudes toward leisure affect the marketing of products? I think it really does make a big difference if you value work time more than leisure time or the different way around. So I think marketing should in general adjust to these values and reflect them as well. So if a country is more work oriented, maybe this culture likes high energy more to keep things going, and this should be reflected in marketing as well to give them a lot of energy to keep going. But if a country is more leisure time oriented, so they like the time off work, that should also be mirrored in marketing. So the culture, for example, values fun with the family and friends or doing some relaxation, get your mind off work and just these set routines that you have every day. So it depending on which culture is oriented at which lifestyle, marketing should reflect that. So before coming to a culture or to a new country, a new market, I think you should find out which orientation the host country has and try to appeal to that when marketing a product.